Fata Morgana. Oh boy, did we cover a lot to last night. But basically, in short terms, we got Mel on our side. In the past, we got Mel on our side, and now it's the swordsman and to the Lord, the man to get on our side. Can we do in this episode? Probably not, but we got a long ways to go. Like, amazingly, I actually feel pretty good, and I haven't even had any medicine today. Maybe because I learned things. Maybe I cleared things up with Mel yesterday. I cried my eyes out last night, but I feel better now. I am glad to hear it. They do say health is much mental as it is physical. So you might keep getting better if you stay positive. Just don't push yourself. Why? Thank you for the concern, my dearest Michelle. She's taking quite a liking to you. How do you like it? It's nice. It's nice. It's nice, isn't it? I'm more not sure how to react. Just get along. You know you want to. I wish I could be there. I want to pat that sweet little head of hers. What do you think she is, a cat? Now that she's opened up, I'll admit, she's rather sweet. Oh, there you are, Nellie. Hey, Nellie, there you are. Don't run off like that. You scared me. Oh, it's not my fault you lost sight of me, dearest Mel. I'll try to keep a better eye on you. So, you came to check out the courtyard, Michelle. You know, you're really standing out from the crowd. You're so pale I could tell you from off in the distance. I am well aware of how conspicuous I am. But everyone's acting so unconcerned. It's oddly kind of distracting. I can't say people don't think you look unusual, but no one's afraid of you or anything. It's not easy looking different from everyone else, is it? It comes with its disadvantages, yes. And she would have to deal with the same thing. That's another thing I regret. I wish you could have treated me more like a regular person. I guess I just wasn't mature enough to accept her. You spent much of your life in a very sheltered environment. So it's only human that you would have a difficult accepting something that didn't fit within your view of the world. It doesn't make you a bad person. Regardless, you did treat her like a regular person. That's the reason she accepted your invitation to go on the walks. I guess. Okay, question. You know what she looks like, right? I do. Well, what do you think the first time you saw it? I know that's not the most tactful question, but I thought nothing of it. I simply saw her as a person, as a girl. I see. Well, what do you know? It looks like I am a bad guy. And you're right, it's the same. No, I simply see much worse. You know, you kind of remind me of her. I do? You mean you're much more personable than her, but... Oh, what's the word? It's not just the way you look. But there's something a little different than everyone else about you. Like an aurora or something. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm sorry if I offended you. I wasn't trying to insult you or anything. But I mean, like yesterday, we were talking like a prophet. Most people think that maybe you really did see a vision from God. Enough with all the grown-up talk already. You lost me ages ago. Oh yeah, sorry. Who cares if Michael is a saint or a prophet or the archangel himself? Michelle's my second brother. Besides, he doesn't look like that weird. Look all that weird to me. The say this is probably just an ordinary girl too. I'm big enough now that I can think that I won't think badly of her, no matter what she looks like. Yeah, you are. You are, yeah. And which is reason feeling better again. Maybe we can get together and bake something. That will be lots of fun. She'll forgive you, I'm sure of it. You know, maybe we should be talking about this soon now. We don't want anyone to overhear us. Oh, right, sorry. But everyone's so busy with the festival, I'm sure we're fine. Better safe than sorry, though. As you say, dearest Mal. So, Michael, are you help with the prep? No, I was hoping I could find some time to talk with the nun. With all the people coming and going, she's going to have her hands full until the festival starts. Well, that's unfortunate. Is it that important to talk with her? She'll maybe be giving us some information that could assist in acquiring the second key. The second key? You're not saying she's involved in too, are you? But my estimate, she doesn't know anything. She is, however, very much connected to the swordsman. Much like you acted to help your sister. I believe the nun is driving for us. Are you serious? I can hard that to believe. I mean, she's a loving, charitable woman, and he is, well, a savage brute. A murderer. It has to be her, though. Have you ever seen the two of them acting precariously close? Never. She's kind of everyone. I've seen them talking once or twice, sure, but she's not acting any difficult than she does around anyone else. It certainly doesn't seem like they have anything going on. Maybe they're hiding it. Surely there's something between them. I would certainly presume so. Nuns aren't allowed to be romantically involved, so they could be having a secret traits. A forbidden romance. How exciting! So, you need to talk with her then, Michael. Leave it to me. You can do it? Well, right. Well, right now, she's showing people how to make decorations. Whether straws, weaving straws into crowns and flowers and other things. I know how to make them too, so I can take her place teaching for a little. I appreciate it, but if anyone should be offering to help, it's me. There's a bunch of them already done. Like over there, hanging on the tree branch. Can you make those? Huh? They're very intriguingly designed. You have to be really good at weaving to make those, let alone teach other people how. You should take up on our offer. You're right. Your assistance would be graciously appreciated. You got it. I'll let her know you want to talk, so just hold tight. And you, Smell, are coming with me. You gotta help make decorations. I'm not good at this stuff, though. Nope. I said you're coming, and that's all there is to it. With me as your teacher, you'll be a pro in no time. Yeah, alright, you won, let's go. Nellie seems to be in good shape. Doesn't look like the last night caused any problems with them. I'm relieved. Hopefully, they can continue down this path. They'll be fine, I'm sure. I'll pray that they'll be. Now, we should have a little more time for the nun's veil. Ducks are really should find some shade. It is pretty bright out today. I like to see through my eyes. I can see, yes. I can see what's going on, just not as clear as you. Not to tell how strong the sun is, for example. Oh, I see. Are you alright? I'm fine. I say, but the backs of my eyes are starting to hurt. 2 days now, with hardly cloud in sight. Alright. That was simple enough. Finally some shade. Or maybe not. Looks like we're going around the chapel again. Inside the chapel we go then. There you are. I hope I didn't keep you waiting too long. Oh, no worries. I apologize for pulling you away from your duties at such a busy time. After the little surprise this morning, I figured you must really have something to say. I do, something very important. If possible, I will discuss this with you somewhere more private. Let me guess, you're going to propose to me? Now you should know better than that. I'm a servant of God, the Father. He's the only companion I am, well, no, I just want to. I know, I'm kidding. I just want to tease you a bit. But it'll be very long, though. I will do my best to keep it short. Okay, let's head inside and find a room, then. After you. Okay, come on. What is that? Is there something about me that makes people want to tease me? No, not at all. Would you ever give that if you say so? Alright, you have my undivided attention. Make yourself comfortable, speak whatever when you're ready. I'm here to help those in need. My ears are at your service. The good, the bad, the ugly. Tell me everything and everything. You're a nun. You should probably be a little more perturbed with the conversation of topics. What's wrong? Nothing. I really want to talk about you rather than myself. About me? Or the people you associate with, I suppose. Are you acquainted with that Asian swordsman? The Lord's bodyguard? I mean, I know of him, but I can't say I know terribly much about him. What? I was under the impression you two were quite intimate together. Did someone tell you we were? No, that's just a feeling I had. Remember, I am a nun. Whatever you think you saw were probably just imagining. I'm not allowed to give any man special treatment, let alone to be intimate with one. There's something between you, though. What do you mean, something between us? Maybe you should try telling her what you know about him here. Primarily his motivation to keep her church running after all. Is he not here to keep the church, your church in operation? Is he what? Did he tell you he was? He did. Oh, really? That's a little, not that quite, no, that's quite surprising. I hardly ever seen him talking to anyone. Are you friends with him? Perhaps acquaintance would be a better word. Oh, well, he seems to be a nice enough fellow. No. And back to our regular scheduled program. Are you really not that close with him at all? Nope. So if he told you he was trying to protect this church, it would be out with a sense of gratitude, nothing more. Gratitude for... Oh, I'll bet he was in a pretty bad place in his life, and I gave him some food. This was when I wasn't all the way out here, but at a church in the city. There were other nuns there too, as I recall. Right, we all serve as an orphanage, so it was us on a ton of children. I've since fallen out of touch with them, though. But as a servant of God, it's our responsibility to offer assistance to those in need. Which is exactly what I did for him. No special treatment. I just did the right thing. So whatever you think you saw between us, there's nothing there. You're Paulina. Pauline, though, aren't you? No, my name is Mary. Mary? How can that be? How could she not be her? Marie? That sounds like a lot of name we hear beyond the third door. But I don't think they're the same person. I concur. There's no guarantee everyone's name has to be the same. Mel and Nellie's were, but just made us think they all would be. That's true. And this on the subject of assumptions. It's possible her connection to Swordsman is also a flawed one. Because, again, all we have to go on is Mel and Nellie. Although, Morgana's story, I'm pretty sure he said something along the lines of doing what he did to keep her church running. Was he not referencing to this woman? I should get back to the courtyard then, and Nellie won't be able to handle everything on her own. It would be grateful if we could help with the preparations too. Oh, 1 second. There's absolutely nothing between you two. Why can't you accept the answer I'm giving you? I don't like being so blunt. You're really overstepping your bounds. I said there's nothing, and there's nothing. What do I say? If she leaves now, I won't be getting any chance to talk with her. Maybe I will be able to get to tell me the story without... Sato. Maybe will I be able to get his key? Maybe we could try talking to him with Mel here. The two of you together convinced to give up the key. When I encountered Shadow's mansion, he told me if I had mentioned the key to him in the past, he would have cut my head from my shoulders on the spot. Then, we should try to find the Lords first instead? I think I should try to shake her up. I'll take a leap of faith on there being something between them. Happy now? I should really get going. Oh, just one last thing though. Yes. It would be possible to grant me to the access to the observation tower. The tower? Why? Because the Lord and his bodyguards are keeping someone in prison on top of it. What? They locked the girl up there with miracle blood. It's not very appropriate to joke about things like that. I'm not joking. The medicine you're handing out, that's real human blood. What proof do you have? I have someone who can corroborate my story. And what proof do they have in telling you the truth? When you heard what he had to say, you'll know. But the greatest proof is his key. Sorry, but there's no way I can believe something being in prison here. Your claims that are in front are the only thing are only to the good of the people who give their time, money, and hard work to the church, but to God himself. Open the door. Open the door, and you can see for yourself. I can't. I don't have the keys. And does not seem the slightest bit unusual to you. Does it make you think that they might be hiding something? No, because I know what's being kept in the tower. You know. That's when tower is the Lord's personal property. He stores his money and valuables there because the church is less likely to be broken into than his manor. His money. Even thieves fear God. So you understand why he want to keep his property there. Does that actually make sense though? So if he's so afraid of thieves, surely he can afford to hire guards. He doesn't like having guards around. Why not? Haven't you heard? There's been several failed assassination attempts. The Lord is not a bad man. He can just be rather aggressive in his works, which can tendency to make an enemy of men. Someone who wanted to see him dead, and keeping his wealth had only had to increase that risk. Now are you satisfied? Insist all you like, but not keeping money in that tower. He's gotta. Are you after the Lord's wealth? Is that what this is about? What? Again, I'm not being so blunt, but why do you think I'm more likely to believe the Lord? Who do you think I'm more likely to believe, the Lord, who was appointing me in this church, or you, who showed up out of nowhere demanding me to open the door? I'm telling the truth. There's a dying girl in that tower. I'm sorry. I want to do this, but if you keep this up, I'm going to call the guards. I really must be going now. The swordsman, he helped imprison the girl in the tower, so you get the money necessary to keep your church up and running. With your help, we can stop this. Take some time to cool off. What if Kill to be a little more open-minded? I hope she considers the possibility of telling the truth, even just a little bit. Is she so defensive because she trusts the Lord that much? Or is it trust in the swordsman? Or maybe it's because she doesn't trust me. I think I had better the courtyard and take time to consider next move. That's a good idea. And it might be something Mel and Nelly could help too. Perhaps. Perhaps. Or perhaps not. Holy shit. With the nun denying any involvement with the swordsman and him being so inconstructible, I find myself a complete loss in how to go about crossing the wall standing in the way of the church out of him. My mind brings it back to the events of the second one, the most savage of the three tragedies. The things he did were undeniably inhuman. It makes me wonder if his perspective on those events would have any influence on Morgana's perception of him. If at all positive influence, seems less likely. Was he a man, or was he a beast? If nothing else, he wanted to be human in the beginning. What was it that he truly desired? If he had undone Morgana's curse, would he have been wanted to be the same killer he was? Back outside the courtyard, Blinding sunlight drags me from the thought. Radiance. Hmm? What today? Rather, it's probably more my interpreting the ways that way because my eyes can hardly move. Hey, Mom. No one. I'm broadcasting. In a matter of moments. Oh, Michelle, are you gonna? Are you? Oh, all right. I feel a sharp pain, like someone's yanking the back of my ears. I'm fine. I just need some shame. Giselle's voice fades away. From somewhere, I could hear her calling my name. But instead of sound, all it reaches out more is pain. The words start tilting towards me. No, not the world. It's me who's fading. I'm not at the mansion. Where am I? You're awake. Morgana, what are you doing here? Does my appearance disturb you? This is to be exact, I suppose. I'm hardly what you call attractive, after all. Morgana. How do you know my name? How do you know your name? How do I know your name? Oh, I came to say, where this, are you in the... Huh? What just happened? I tried to say observation tower and my voice completely disappeared. Where is this? I'm not sure how you could have known that this is the witch cottage by the lake. I found you unconscious outside my door, so I presume you came here in search of my herbal medication. Unconscious? Outside her door? Your arm? What? This is... Before she lost her arm. Does that mean a child being farther in the past? Or could this be? You must get yourself far away from the place we're going. But yet, escaped to another country entirely. Where did that come from? I have no means of survival if I leave you. In that case, beware of two men who come to visit you. You must not open that door for them. What do you mean? They're... Hair boy, you know. Why did I lose my voice of only important details? This is really the cottage by the lake. Take a look out the window and see for yourself. There's nothing there. Nothing outside the window. No, that's not exactly right. A reddish black fog churns beyond the window. A pretty lake, is it not? Not that I have any place to take Takaki. Now I understand. This isn't the real world. It's your world then, Morgana. Or is it a world within our dreams? May I ask who you are? I once spent at your side. Yeah, thanks. This is so very strange. It was always you who was talking to me, and now you don't even know my name. Huh? Shall we talk for a bit, Morgana? If you try to convince me to leave, I won't have it. And please watch what you say. There's something very unsettling about the choice of words. As you wish. In that case, let's talk about ourselves. For long, I fought to figure out the things you said. Not because I particularly disliked you, but because I was afraid how entranced the sound of your voice was. I sympathized with empathy, with the feeling of something through your words, and that unsettling almost allowed them to consume me. There was much mysterious magnetism to your voice, as emotionally understandable I was at the time. I couldn't possibly withstood giving it to. You're saying my voice is unpleasant? Not at all. It was beautiful, frightening so. I want to try again. I want to tell me about by myself. Things you can see and feel. I would tell you, or anyone else about myself. Because there would have to be a human to empathize with you. In that case, we can start with me instead. Honestly, I don't want to talk about myself either. Because it makes me painful, worthless. It's a story, or rather, pretend never happened. Huh? It's not a story I can tell just anyone. But you can tell me. But you can tell me. Indeed. I was born to this world female. What? From a young age, being a girl felt somewhat wrong. As I grew older, my body developed like a boy. Not entirely, though. My body is incomplete. I'm missing one thing every man's supposed to have. The change drove my mother to madness, and she hid me away. So I was unfit to be in the presence of others. That's when I was 14 years old, and that marked the end of my semblance of a normal life. Huh? Morgana, you once told me that our fates were decided before birth, with yours and mine alike. I spent my whole life rejecting that notion, instead insisting I was a normal person, trying to prove that I was indeed male. But now it's all over. I think you were right. My fate was always set in stone. And perhaps I had stopped trying to fight it. If I had shut up and accepted it, I could have lived a longer life. I could have now left Giselle behind. Do you regret your choice? No, I do not. No matter what you could have been, I'd hold my ground and had nothing but shouting. Because if I hadn't, I would have rendered my every existence meaningless, no matter what misfortune the decision may have brought. I must not regret. Everyone has a principle. Some believe some fundamental aspect of themselves. They must always stand in unwavering support of it. Or perhaps we might lose sight of it. Would be a better way to put it. If we do, we lose sight of ourselves. For most people, these beliefs have probably intentionalized something. Deeply they aren't even aware to hold them. But what we carry inside us is unique. Difficult for other people to understand, to accept it, forcing us to walk a path of solitude and perceptions. I believe you generally do have miraculous power. Huh? And who knows, maybe your blood is special too. But I think your real power lies in your voice, and its ability to chant anyone who hears it. But it's something you were born with, not something you asked for. Why is it not? I am a saint and the daughter of a god. That is the lot I was given, and the path I must walk. If I stray from the path and stop walking, I will no longer be myself. They give me worth alone. We must eliminate the solitude we've dealt. Maybe not, but I think that if either of us had someone, even one person who accepted us, it would cause us to see the world in a different light. I know you had people like that, who treated you like a regular girl, but they're gone, and you have never learned, and you never learn on their memory. It comes back from time to time. Even then, they were different than me. They were so kind of full of kindness, so very human. And while they taught me to experience joy, not even they could change what I ultimately am. I left my humanity behind far too early in life. And what about you? Do you have someone special? I do. Do they treat you like a normal person? She does. However, you still know that you're different, that you can't fit in with everyone else, that you're abnormal. You do, don't you? I am very conscious of that fact. That's on a fundamental level. I'm still gray, and that so long as I am who am I, that will always be so. Nevertheless, she's accepted to allow me to step onto the path she walked, a path even for me, this abnormality. You are, I expected only half. You are, I expected only half right about that. You're a man capable of making a compromise, with a spirit strong enough to try to walk the path of humanity, while still being an outsider to it. I could never do that. Someone who could be standing there, someone ordinary, but incredibly kind and accepting person, holding their hand off of me, and I don't think I could take it, because I know if I do, I'll bring more pain. So if I have to take anyone's hand, you must be someone inhuman, someone fundamentally abnormal. Not just mentally, emotionally, but on a deeper level. It's really indifferent. Morgana, maybe you could do it. Maybe you can understand the tiniest bit of my feeling. You could do that, couldn't you? Then do it. Understand me. Besides me, take some weight off my back. Morgana, I have entirely intention of doing everything I can. But you have to understand, I'm not different this time, Morgana. I cannot promise you I'll be around you much longer. So instead, take as much time as you need to find someone who will accept you, and then slowly bring yourself back on the path of humanity. It will not be easy, I know. Constant fear of the looks people give you, and dreading the things they can think and feel about you. Terrified by the thought they might abandon you at any moment. They're presenting anxiety about whether you'll be able to fit in with them. But I know you can do that. I know you can bring yourself back to a place you can love. Like you found it, what you had 4 years ago. You really are. Morgana. Michael. You may think talking to my past self can change something. But you're sadly mistaken. Nothing the girl you see there remains. Poke and proud of past you like. It won't change anything, my dear. It's all too far gone to have an effect. Michelle? Michael, are you there? Are you alright? Get up, Michael, please. Oh, thank goodness, you're awake. Did I pass out? Oh, you're awake. Are you okay? Did you hit your head? Nelly. You gave everyone a big scare, dears Michael. All of a sudden you were just on the ground. Were you feeling unwell? No, I just have natural sensitivity to the sunlight. I apologize for any concern I caused you. I'm sorry for worrying you too, Giselle, and for the rather shameful display. No need to apologize. Like you said, you're sensitive to sunlight. I'm glad you're right, Michael. If anything, I should be the one to apologize for putting so much pressure on you. I know it was so bright out. As long as you're not sick or anything. So you're feeling better now? My head still hurts a little, but yes, I'm fine, Nelly. What time is it? Almost supper time. Which means I better get back to the cottage. Was I really out that long? At least you woke up before supper. I should go. See you tomorrow, Michael, Michelle. Good night now. Tomorrow is the day before Morgana's supposed to die. Our time is limited enough as it is. That said, Giselle, I saw Morgana. You... What do you mean, how? I don't know if there's a world of recreation or simply a dream. But in it, I spoke with Morgana when she was still alive. What was she like? Unlike Morgana we know now. Not someone that seemed to be feed off hatred. So, she really was the same life, like Mel described it. And though I got the impression of being the same was more like a chain around her ankle, the only way she was able to deliver meaning for life. Not to mention the other sense of solitude brought about the knowledge that no one like her would have come to her life. Do you think she wanted to break free from the chains then? Even if she were able to, she would never be able to return to anything resembling normal. Much like I will never have a normal body. Although... Ah, you're awake. Think that's good. What? You can't check on me. Don't act surprised. I'm but capable of showing concern for others. That said, no, that's naturally why I'm here. You look pale. I know you're not feeling well, but if you're up for it, would you mind joining me for supper? I don't know why you make such a big deal about asking me to. He's the one's asking. I think he's getting suspicious. I see. I apologize for not handling my encounter with him better. Don't be. I'm pretty sure I was playing him. I wouldn't be there. Just don't blame yourself. Though, I would still appreciate it if you came. Absolutely. Turning him down would only give him more reason to be suspicious. True enough. Do my best not to let anything slip. You tried to do the same, alright? Of course. course. Well, let's get going then. Could the nun have told him what I said to her? Whatever this is about, you don't want to keep him waiting. Be on your guard. I will. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Down the hallway? Easy. Here he is. I see that I've been waiting. I see a couple seats. So go on, sit down. Ah, I like this framework. This is unbearable. What's the matter, Mal? You hardly touch your food. Lost your appetite? I've never been a big eater. No, then why don't you give the rest to your friend here? It's a bit bland, but it's passable. Wouldn't you say? The pressure is not for the unwondering. How does everyone expect to see with this air so tense? And Mel refused to even look at him. Considering he's the reason Mel is involved at all, I could have not wanted to make eye contact, or even be in the same room. Are you not gonna eat either? Don't worry, there's no poison in it. The thought never crossed my mind. Why'd you even think I would consider my meal being poisoned? It was only a joke. Don't see the Lord anyway. Don't see the Lord. He's going back to his manor. I thought you were his bodyguard. He's a lord. He has more than one bodyguard. Why did you invite us to supper? Is there a reason I shouldn't have? There are plenty. Such as, I imagine anyone would feel better when dining with the Lord's personal bodyguard. Like that. In fact, I'm surprised you two knew each other at all. Let alone you were good enough in your turns to share supper together. You haven't told him anything, have you, Mel? Nothing. I've told him that you were the Lord's bodyguard. I see. You know what kind of turns we're on? Well, we're accomplices. Such a shame this is how your reunion had to turn out. You finally got to see him again. Only to learn he's a criminal. What crimes? What might you prefer to? Take a guess. What sort of atrocity do you think we're committing? What is he doing? What the hell? Why would he tell you that? He wants you gauge my reaction, so I just move carefully. I can't say too much. How should I handle this? I have no idea. All I'm asking you to do is guess. Say the first thing that comes to your mind. You're putting me on the spot, telling me my friend's a criminal, and ask me to guess this crime. Do you honestly think we could get any sort of answer from me? You make a fair point. Now let me change the question. If you found a friend of yours was a criminal, would you still consider their friend? That question makes you incredible too. Consider it. A sort of sideshow to liven up our meal. Don't make it too seriously. It would depend on if they would feel guilty about what they've done. If they have any intentions. I'll make appearance for this crime. And Mel, he's someone who would be ashamed of any wrongdoing. He might or may not have any participation in it. I see. What about you? If you did something you knew would be wrong, would you be ashamed? Would you make pence? Maybe. Maybe not. You want to have a friend here, Mel? Michelle. That was your name, wasn't it? Do you have any other friends? I don't have many, no. Any in this land? No, why do you ask? I don't have any friends here either. Or maybe I never any all. Maybe once we were a friend, Michael. Somehow I doubt it. Yeah, I guess not. Any family? I have some home. I left home some time ago. Are they too far to visit regularly? Why do you want to know? I want someone similar to myself. I thought it might be nice to find some common ground. Very difficult to take his word, so you made the long journey all the way out of here so you could see him? That I did. That's just a small. This is just small detours in travels. That's what you told me, isn't it? That's right. How very gracious of you to go so far away from him. Oh, and Mel, I have a question for you as well. What kind of question? Think of it like a little game. You're standing on the edge of a cliff. On the left is your sister, and on your right, him. They're both about to fall. You can only save one of them. Whose hand do you grab? Surely this isn't the first time you had the scenario proposed. This is not real, just hypothetical. Do you take it seriously? Come on, just a game. You know that, right? You don't need to answer. As he says, I'm the only one here to see him. When I hear there was going to be a festival, I requested permission to remain here until then. If that's pleasing for any reason, I apologize. But hypothetically or not, the question like that makes it uncomfortable for anyone to be involved. Are you trying to make me feel cornered? No, not at all. It was merely a question. I never meant to make him uncomfortable. My apologies. Now I suppose I should take my leave, as it seems my presence makes it hard to enjoy the food. Relax, I'm not singing tonight. I wouldn't get away with your reunion anymore. You said you were here until the Harvest Festival. They're supposed to be putting on quite the impressive event. Look forward to it. May I ask you one last thing before you go, What do you think of the nun? Are you very close to her? I'm not close to anyone. So, yeah, thank you. I was hoping to handle it better than that. But what time we got? 9 o'clock. I just can't seem to keep things together around him. I'm really sorry. I can hardly blame you. Thanks. There's something really unsettling about him. I can't say I disagree. What does it deal with that question anyway? The cliff one. Yeah. I think it's best if you don't linger on it. Anyway, you look at him, he had to be. Never mind. Anyway, keep your eye out. You probably want to be extra careful tonight. After all, security might be up to something. There's no saying where his edging went. I'm with Mel. I have a bad feeling we might too. At the conservation like that, you'd be crazy not to be on alert. Yeah, that would be wise, yes. Plan straight back to my room. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Do you think he'll get his key? I still can't bring myself to believe there's anything between him and the sickness. Lord's pretty much always inaccessible. Does Lord say anything where you all get together, such as anything at all? I think I might give an idea what kind of person he is. Sorry, I got nothing. I usually keep a mouth shut when I'm with them, and they hardly talk to each other either. I see. Sorry. I'm pretty sure you heard this. The Lord is an incredibly suspicious man. I'm not sure he's capable of trusting anyone at all. So it's not really a situation where he can go up and ask about his personal life. After several failed assassination attempts, among other things, he's just grown to be suspicious of everyone around him. If anyone has walked up to him or even think he might try something, or they might try something, it all takes for him to be beheaded. Oh. What? Let's fast forward through all this again. We don't need to go through this bull. God, why did I do that? Come on, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on, keep going. Why did that have to happen now? Get going. Past the nun. Oh man. Come on, go faster. Go faster. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'll do smack. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see here. More how to react. Just don't put yourself there. Mouth. Alright, let's give it. Oh, there's Michael. What brings you so late? Did you come to see me? Oh, there's Moriya. Who's the pipsqueak? She lives here, and I took her in. Oh, who's this strange lady? And she's wearing almost nothing. And are you not cold in that? Girl, do you make it look like you don't make it this business worrying about the cold? What kind of work do you do? The clothes are pretty clothes, like something a princess would wear. In a way, I am kind of like a princess. A wicked princess goes around Moriya! She does not need to hear that. Oh, what's the fuss? I'm just giving her a glimpse of the real world. So that is Pauline. Do you think now's the time for that? This is awkward or anything. Also, who's this dear Michelle about? You two thing or something? Seems a bit young for you. No, that's what she calls me. That's what I call my brothers. He's my number 2 brother. We're not related. My real brother's back at the church. He got the same color hair as me, and we look a little alike. Oh really? Oh really? He must be a pretty good-looking fella if she's related to you. Of course she is. I wouldn't let me be my brother if he didn't look good. That's quite the aspiration. Ah, it looks so lively. I'm stranded in uncharted territory. Oh, I bet you sit and ponder on this. Relax, deep breaths. Yes, can the impossible? Alright, we'll sit down and make ourselves comfortable. Everyone, I'll go make some tea. Something to snack along out there. It's a girls' night in. This will be fun. Why is Michelle here, though? You have no idea how much I wish I knew. Well, that's not important, but you know what is? 3 girls, 1 guy. That'll be tough. Actually, make that 4 girls. Huh. That'll be great, though. Tell me, you got 3 girls in 1 room. What do you think is going to do most talking? Love? Romance? Ah, there he sits all alone in a big cloud of girl talk. That sounds uncomfortable. Huh. I'm going to watch him twist and squirm. That sounds like fun. That's not all. I was thinking how I feel bad for you. Why don't I believe you? We don't have time for this. We're gonna slug in the tower, even as we speak. Yeah, I get more comfort, but I'm alone. This time, all 3 of them have ties to the men with the keys. Glimpse over the conversation that could lead to a breakthrough. So I say we participate to where we go. What's this? Already friends you two. Yep, I like this new lady a lot. She's a sweet girl. What's not to love? You know that? You know, that's kind of makes me jealous. It took you a long time to warm up to me, Nelly. Why? No, it didn't. I don't know. It felt like you were trying to keep your distance. Well, you know, it's not easy to work up the courage to talk to a real-life saint. Oh, Nelly, you know it's not that big a deal. I'm not even a real saint. Oh, no. So what's the conversation? Love, romance. What about your taste in guys? Oh. Do you have anyone? A crush? Especially someone you do, don't you? I'm a servant of God the Father, so no, I don't have anyone. Oh, come on. We won't tell. Promise. Forbidden love, so romantic, so exciting. You know, I think you should go first, Nelly. I like princely boys. My brother's the closest thing to my ideal. Oh, and I mean my real brother. You don't say. And you, Moriya? What kind of guys do you like? Me, I like the nice, subversive man. Someone who knows I'm in charge. Subtlety isn't a strong suit, huh? Why not someone you can always count on, or encourage and support him, or sweet and kind? Someone like that would be. Guys like that only like you little tween girls' vibes. Things get a little more complicated as you get older. Life starts quite being so simple. Just have wanting to find someone who will make the daily load of even a little bit easier to swallow. Really? I'm not sure I want to grow up anymore. Huh, although I guess there's part as well as who I am. So who knows, maybe you can have a little better. I hope so. Now it's your turn, Sister Moriya. Yeah, I suppose I could tell you who my favorite angels are. No, it has to be someone real. You have to have someone. Alright, told you. There's someone who hasn't gone yet. I can go after that, can't I? Huh? Who else is there? You know, that's not half a bad idea. I agree, I want to know too. No talking answers either. What? What kind of girl do you like, Michelle? What? You're not supposed to bring me into this conversation. Line up, listen up, let us have it. But I'm a very complicated person, man. Then how about we make things simple into choice? A choice? Out of the three of us, who ticks the most boxes your complicated taste? Just pick one. Me? Tiny, teensy one? Or the none? Who would it be? Got myself into... Staring at me, I can't get out of this. I already have someone. What, really? This is no fun. Loving someone is a beautiful thing. I'll pray for God to grant you both his blessing. What's she like, though? I want to know. Tell us about her. What's she like? She's always smiling. She's a very cheerful, energetic person. The opposite of me in many ways. So, is she staying at the mansion with you? No, I'm here alone. Does she not feel the same way about you? Untreated love, you poor thing. It'll be cheap, but I'll keep you company for the night if you want. She lets me to, very much. Then why should she here? If you're a couple, you're supposed to stay together. Did you leave her behind when you left? Circumstances prevent us from seeing each other right now. I can always feel her there, and by my side, but I can't see her. What circumstances? Now, Nelly, don't be prying. It's a personal matter. One I'm sure isn't easy for him. Will you ever be able to see her again? I have faith I will. Because when I see her next in the flesh, I need to take her by the hands and look her in her eyes and tell her something very important. Is she someone really, really far away? Or is there something else getting in her way? Women are fickle creatures, though. You may think she always loved you, but it's been enough time apart, and who knows how those feelings might change. We're not all bullheaded as guys tend to be. While you're here away from her, she could find someone else she likes, or maybe someone she already has. I would never. Her feelings will never change. She spent most time writing for me than you can possibly imagine. There were times when she lost sight of what she was waiting for. Deep down in her heart, she never forgot about me. I know that for a fact. By the sickly sweet, her love is internal. Craft one damn it. It's short-sighted, ignorant. People change their feelings. It's the ones you can't think most about, who would never stab you in the back one day. That's what people do. You just never had the pleasure. One day you will. You taste the bitter sweetness of betrayal. Is there anyone in your life you care more than yourself? Not a one. You won't understand when we are together then. A little bit. But someday, you'll find someone who means that much to you. I think you come to understand. That it's possible to love someone if they do sometimes cause you pain. You're telling this to a whore. That already has me out the running. I don't think that's true. Anyone can find someone no matter who they are. It doesn't matter how old you are or what kind of work you do. If you're noble or a peasant. Come on. You're making it sound like I'm a bad guy here. In that case, you might actually be more mature than you are, Moriya. Oh, shove it. Now that Michael's answered, it's your turn. What? Do I really have to? You do? Everyone else has answered. Like I said, I don't have anyone. Oh, don't forget about the real. Oh, the tea. Let's get the. Anyway, I'm more just catching up with you, Moriya. And talking about boys, what happened to you after you left? Alright, sure. We can talk about that. Okay? An orphanage. Yep. Neither of us had any parents, so we were raised in an orphanage. Beyond the second door, probably in a family. Must be quite well off. Guess it's not the case here. So, you grew up together then? Sister Moriya never told me about a childhood before. I like to talk about the past. Not the best memories after all. I'd say we both luckily made it this far in life. You still keep in touch with that sheephead of a director? No, don't talk to him like that. He's not a bad person. Yeah, I know. In your mind, everyone's not a bad person. He isn't really. But yes, he does stop by occasionally to check in. He was the one who set me on the path to becoming a nun. He always was fond of you, perfect little angel you were. I tell you like me more than anyone else. Compared to you, I'm a damn gremlin. You were a naughty girl, weren't you, Moriya? The naughtiest girl around. I threw rocks in the walls, making all these little holes at one time. I filled the richest shoes with dog shit. That would make anyone angry. I wasn't always a little twat, mind you. My director either loved you or hated you. There was no middle ground. If he didn't like you, life was hell. He would make you go without supper, force you to sleep outside, shit like that. That's awful. I had no idea he was doing that to you. He could have said something. Like that would have made a difference. You adored him. You never would have believed me over him. Once you put your trust in someone, you refuse to believe they could be anything else less than perfect. Completely blind by faith. I don't. You do. The reason you won't believe me now is because it's been so long, because there are other people here. This would probably be a good time to step in, Michael. Change subject or something. I kind of feel bad for her. How long were you two together for? Until we were 10, I think. Does that sound about right? Sounds about right, yeah. I got fed up with everything and ran off and ended up at a brothel. Been up ever since. So what, 10 years now? I'm practically a veteran. Do you like life at the brothel better than the orphanage, Moriya? Between the two, I take the brothel any day. And there, I got friends and colleagues. Though, they lose a bunch 4 years ago. 4 years ago. I remember hearing a brothel raided by bands around that same time. Was that where you worked, Moriya? Yep. One night when that was. I mean, why the hell would you raid a whore? We're not going after some noble estate. Or the damn lord for that matter. A brothel raided by bandits 4 years ago. I know she'd be surprised about beginning to think Moriya went some contact with Morgana's life as well. Oh, 4 years ago, Morgana were 12, and where was she then? I have a question for you, Moriya. Was there a girl named by Morgana that brothel? You know Morgana? She was so suspicious was right. Yeah, Morgana was there. The other girls looked after her. Yeah. But after the bandits raised the place, I never saw her again. What a travesty that was. It was chaos. Only a handful of us even survived. I figured she was either killed or sold off somewhere. But if you know her, that means she's still alive, right? Ah, that's great to hear. I've been worried ever since. Michelle, Morgana, the Satan's name. That's what you tell me. Huh? Satanist? Huh? That's right, Nelly. Indeed, there is someone named the person who performed your miracle. And she's locked up in town now. Locked up? You tell Nelly that nonsense. It's not nonsense. Mel told me everything. It's all true. Done. Now, you two... You need the other 2 keys. The Lord has one. I've learned truth I knew I had to tell you. But believe me. Didn't believe me. Something bad might have happened to Mel. It's not gonna tell lies, Nelly. Same goes for your brother as well. What? The Lord's... That's why it's locked up and you can't get in. Or all 3 of you after this as well. Of course not. Are you... See, this is exactly what I was talking about. Huh? You haven't changed one bit. You won't even get someone the time of day if they're saying anything that contradicts something you decided you trust. Can the, watchtower, was it? Can you not bust down the door? I'm still at a loss here. What's the long short of it if it's Morgana might be in that town? Yes, she is. Yes. It might be possible to open the door with a dozen or simply with help, but that's infeasible. Besides, open the door isn't our only option. So we need the other key. Correct. It's not true. You never do that to someone. People think he's scary and mean, but they're wrong. He's a sweet, respectable man. You're not locked up in a school, even though everyone else is saying he would. If you don't believe him, then who will? So, you're more than acquaintance. You really have that much faith in his goodness? Then tell us that after you said what he's done. Pauline. Assuming hypothetically there really is someone in that tower, there's nothing could do about it. I'm a nun, I have no real authority here. I'm just a pretty face. No, he started this to help you. So if you tell him to stop, he might actually listen. Please, Marie, help us set the Satans free. The ability to trust someone so complicated is so actually pretty amazing. But if you let it turn to blind faith, it'll come back and bite you in the ass. What time we got? 10 o'clock. Is it 10 o'clock? Could I ask the 2 of you to leave? An old friend of mine might be being held prisoner right now. And you expect me to scamper on home? She's a little impatient. But you're a woman who's capable of making a decision for yourselves. I know you are. Yes, you place your faith in one man. But aside from considering what you should do with your life, you were never short-sighted. We only met yesterday. What did you possibly know about me? Give us some time until tomorrow. Time to think what to do. As you wish. So, is all that really true? It is. How do you know any of that? Because, what story should I go with this time? Should I use the letters again? I forget, that's not important. The pipsqueak ain't one to grow throwing around accusations like that for shits. Point is, I'll take your word for it. If we get that door open, and it turns out there's no one there, no harm done, right? So you believe me? You're not lying, are you? No, I'm not. Then that's that. Frustrating part is running over hordes and getting out isn't going to get you very far towards fixing anything. That's not true. Just knowing you believe me is reassuring. If you say so. I'm going to ask you something. You did come in to search for the Lord, didn't you? He has the key without which we can't get into the tower. My God tells me you're the one who's going to make that possible. Why would you think that? Because you have a strong connection to him, don't you? You may think I sound crazy, but your souls are inexorably bound together. Our souls, don't even joke. I know how it sounds, but that's the only way. Okay, you got me. I'm done lying. You're right. I came looking for the Lord. The rumors going around saying he's been coming and seeing in and out the church here. So I figured I'd take the opportunity to cave his fucking skull in. You what? What you gonna do about it? Call the guards on me? No, I wouldn't. But tell me, why do you want to kill him? What? You're not from around here. Well, you should know he's one hell of a reasonable ruler. He won't deny what he's done for the economy. It seems a great place, but if you're a merchant, taxes are lower than anything else. All you need is enough money to buy your citizenship. But the people who live here our whole lives, the poor, the peasant, those who need the most help, it's only getting harder to stay afloat. The gap's getting bigger by day, while the main streets look lavishly and lively. People are literally starving to death on the back street. He tore down the vineyard that's been around for generations to make room for more shops. And sure, you can import some damn fine wine from some other city. Where does it leave everyone who can't afford it? It reminds me of Theodore. He ran some other company factory of business for its own profits. Different businesses, same practice. Giselle. The merchants. Especially those who come from other cities, treated like kings. The Lord still has plenty of enemies. Ah, I see. So, you're someone who doesn't think of him highly of them, then. Pretty much. Would you kill more one man accomplished? Not much, probably. It makes you feel as a hell of a lot better, though. Do you not actually know the Lord in person? I'm in force, so I know what it's for. Well, that's about it. None of this. Oh, what you call it? Ancient like school crap? No, fucking think. Moriya says she met him. Morgana mentioned seeing prostitutes at the Lord's manor when she first taken there. Could have been with them then. Change the subject a bit. It's not what I asked you, Pauline. Frankly, her being a nun doesn't make a damn sense to me. What do you mean? I mean, this is what you wanted with her life. When we were kids, she wasn't exactly the pillar of faith. We said grace before meals only because those are the rules. All the ceremony, nothing more to it. She appears to be quite devoted to me. I'm thinking something had to be made away forced her to. The girl I knew was pretty unexceptional. Her head's in the clouds though, so we're never really going to get along. She always took it home. Left the orange to find the perfect man, fall in love, and get married. You practice see her in their hearts and her eyes. They buy a comfortable house, had a few kids, maybe get a dog, be a happy family, warm peace. And every time she told me this, I snore and tell her that she needs to get herself in a more original ideal dream. Which points out she started crying and calling me mean. Wow, Moriya was the depressively jaded 10-year-old girl. She was a girl in love with love. Now she's a bloody nun. I guess it makes sense as extent of her unwavering trust again. But I mean, come on, surely she could have chosen someone better to put the trust in. Anyway, I guess that's what I'm trying to get is at. As unrespected as she was back there, she wasn't doing rationally. Not that I have any right to defend her after all the shit I give her about. You know, you make it very hard to tell whether you like her or not. Don't think about it too hard. Just take it for own problems. Anyway, I think I'll head back. As considerate as I am about Morgana, there ain't much you can do. Guards aren't gonna believe the ramblings of some whore, especially not when she's making acquisition with the whole damn world. That part's gonna be the real bitch, I figured. If there's anything I can do, let me know. You can find me the brothel in town. Well, I'm off. It's late. I'm not sure how safe it is to be wandering around the dark room. Maybe I should accompany you. Don't worry, this is my own turf. And besides, if someone did attack, I'm pretty sure I could outrun you and overpower you at that. worst artist, she's probably right. But yeah, I would be safe making you married. I'm telling you, I don't need an escort. But if you insist, you can accompany to me. The broth's in the back street. If you want, you would stay for a bit and have a little fun. I think I'll have to pass. But one day I'll just get that stick out of your ass. Giselle. What? Oh, hello, what is it? It's so quiet, it's getting concerned. It's good to know you're still there. Yes, I sort of dozed off for a bit. I'm fine though, don't need to worry. Are you sure? Yeah, remember what's going on with you? You're positive knowing. I'm just convinced we... Sheesh, I'm not offered. I think you'd be one to calming a lady at night. That's a low blow. That's what Ditto would have done. That's what I would have did. I see. Oh yeah, Ditter. I will. Yo, you just gonna stand there? Get a move on to dust. Ah, so that's what they're... Alright, this should do it. The back church aren't particularly welcome to new faces popping up wandering after dark. Wonder when we get the mud on the way back. I don't need that inconsequence right now. Ah, alright. Out of curiosity, isn't the brothel you were down the same one that attacked 4 years ago? Nah, different place. Any else someone done something with it? The one 4 years ago is still abandoned. And though I've thought about things fixing up, getting working back together. But there's not many of us left, and well, I'm not even sure I want to go back myself, you know. Understand? What was it going to like when she was there? Well, not sure what to tell. She never talked much, so I'm not sure if she would like us being around. I can assure you she did. She told me her times with the brother was one of the few chapters of life she remembers fondly. If that's true, that's great to hear. There were times I thought maybe we should take her to an orphanage somewhere. But well, you know, I might should have been one of those ones, so yeah. But at the same time, it's not like a bunch of whores gonna make better parents. So I was never really sure what was the right thing to do. And then, after the raid, well, I felt like shit. She didn't have the chance, didn't have to be there. But I simply thought it was a good idea to keep a little girl in the wildest back streets. I can't tell you what the best choice would have been. I can tell your time with you changed her for the better. So you don't need to feel good about choosing to keep her there. I appreciate it. If it's not too much trouble, could you tell me about God in more detail? It's a little late tonight, so how about tomorrow? I got something I want to give you to. Oh, it's not much, but you'll see. I was thinking the courtyard again tomorrow night. Alright, I'll meet you there. Anyway, I'm off. Actually, there's one thing I'd like to take this. What? A knife? To protect yourself. I'm sure you don't like to carry anything around. Not bothering, then you... It's fine, I got two. You have... Collecting pointy things is one of my hobbies. I have to seem to save this hobby. Anyway, anything with a nice sharp tip sends shivers down my spine. Makes my heart skip a beat. I'm not sure about those appropriate feelings to have about blades. Which reminds me of the time Jacopo gave Moriya her cartridge she got pretty excited about that too. I understand the interest in the weaponry, but hers seems somewhat excessive, dangerously so. Just the point. It's dangerous at night. I honestly rather not be carrying a knife at all. Oh, what would I? They scare you. I'll be fine. As long as it's defense and not hurting others. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, thank you. It's nothing. Just give it back to me tomorrow, and we're all good. Anyway, see you then. Stay warm. I'm sure I'm dressed more than she is. She can come too. She's going to do that. It's true. sure if I get a little closer. About the observation tower? Do you believe it is? Pauline. Wait. What trust? Your circumstances would like to walk and let them be. But you're in the tower, so I can't. We're just listening and trying to get caught. Agreed. Several different people have told me the same thing. That there's someone being held in the tower. Who was the first to mention it? Michael. You know the man who showed up yesterday? He's still in the ruined mansion. Ah, the white hair. Yeah, him. Who else told you? Nellie. And while he hadn't said anything to me personally, she said Mel confirmed it as well. I see. There's no need for concern. The only thing in the tower is Lord Fortune. Trust me, please. Pauline. You know how many enemies the Lord has? You know how many of them would like nothing more to see him fail? This allegation has been more someone in prison on his personal property is one that's fabricated by these people. Don't be surprised. Support him. Support me. It's a terrible shame Mel and Nellie, the Lord would do such a thing. Don't listen to Pauline. He's lying to you. Should I say you didn't try to intervene? I believe you more than anything in the world. You have my complete trust, and you know that. But I just have to see it for myself. If there's no one in that tower, then that proves their accusations are baseless. Pauline, I want to see more, so please open the observation tower. Please. You say there's no one there, so it should be a problem, right? Okay. I'll talk to the Lord when he's here tomorrow. I can't let you in without his permission, of course. Once I spoke with him, I think he was in the tower. Thank you. It's getting late. You should head back. Okay. Don't look so glum. We'll see each other again tomorrow. As usual. Yeah. Well, good night. Good night. Wow. Sounds like she convinced him. I'm so sure when Dad comes, we'll put up before letting Pauline in. I think he'll close on it tomorrow. I know you're out there. What? Show yourself. You won't come to me. I have to come to you. Have a good idea where you're hiding. Michael. Finally decided to show yourself, did you? How did you know I was there? Simple. I sensed the presence of others. I was hoping you'd enjoy the show a little longer. Huh? You remember when I said I had to step about a little slideshow? What about it? Well, it looks like we have to go off the script. Go off what? You still don't get it. You sound like you're pretty agitated, Michael. To get out of here now. Can you not see him, Giselle? What? He got his hand on a sword. Again, was trying to turn my back on him. I should have stepped in when Pauline was still around. How many opportunities didn't do? God, really? There we go. vast this.